What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. I'm all turned around. I thought I had enough time to crank out my WWE panel reveal breakdown before the live at 8:05. I was wrong. So when this finishes, you can go and see that video. It's uploading right now as we speak, or as I speak. So you'll be able to see that real soon. But oh man, Comic-Con has been ridiculous. And we're just day one. We're just day one into it. I mean, yesterday we had preview night, and that was insanity. So much cool stuff. Now we're getting to see the full panel reveals from all these different companies. Mattel's WWE brand, Jada Toys showed off their stuff today. I'm just all over the place. I've been trying to keep up with the news. There's too much. So let's just break it down. Let's go. Let's free ball it. Let's go nuts. Let's see where we go. I'll do what Cody Rhodes goes. What do y'all want to talk about? But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Let's see who all is here with me right now. Because I know some of y'all were here last night. Some of y'all watched the Cold Slither reaction video. Because wow, instant, it's sold out. But let's see who all is here right now. Thank you for waiting up for me. James Green. Hey, Thursday Night Action Figure Crew. What's up, Jeffrey? Some hot stuff to talk about tonight. Absolutely. And I wouldn't have it any other way, especially for Comic-Con season. Jamlin Parks, almost time to file some figures. Yes, sir. It is that time. David Thanos, what's up, y'all? Just when you think San Diego Comic-Con can't do any better, they do. As Carly once said, no one can do it better than the DLC. What's up, G Brew? I'm sorry to hear the factory day was terrible. Robert Hayes, what's up, Robert? Happy Thursday, gang. Gen X has had a rough week. RIP to the Hulkster. A lot of folks who have left us as of late. Yeah, Malcolm Jamal Warner. And his, of course, was the most tragic because it wasn't old age or some crazy stuff he had been doing. He just went swimming. It's rough. What's up, Blake Tarpley? Here we go. Scrambling and scraping. That is absolutely me right now. What's up, Jeff and the Figure Files crew? What up, Blake Tarpley? How we doing tonight? Skew Raider. What's up, sir? James Green. Can't wait to see what Hasbro has to show tomorrow. I can't either. But you know who can't? My wallet. My wallet is like, come on, dude. Seriously? And I get to have a beef with Walmart. I get to join the exclusive crew that has Walmart canceling their pre-orders. I was working, doing my recording for my WWE video and got the email. Sorry, guy. We had to cancel your order because we sold out. And I was most like, oh gosh, I did put a big pre-order in today because they had a bunch of stuff for their Walmart Collector Con. A bunch of Monday Night War figures from WWE, the Hordak from the new Etheria wave. That was really good. But I feel like only one of those is going to get through because the figure that got canceled was the Monday Night Wars Great Muta figure. See, also the one figure that no one can find in these shipper boxes. So I was like, not great. And I thought something was up when I saw the charge mysteriously disappear from my account. Like, that's not great. So not pleased with that. So I have to send out the Lyles Figure Files bat signal and hope somebody can find it because not here. And not coming any day now via Walmart. But that was terrible. I did get something in the mail though. My Cobra Claw did arrive for those of you who did not watch my Cold Slither breakdown. Really happy to get this. These boxes always seem so much larger when I get them than when I'm placing that pre-order and just, yeah, it'll be great to have a Cobra Claw on the shelf. I don't know where I'm putting all these G.I. Joe figures. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the figures that I moved from the G.I. Joe Classified Series figures, but who cares? I love this line. And I think Cold Slither might have to pay the price for it. I know some of y'all were helpful and helped me out in the chat and the comments and said this was just for the immediate on stock. This 30-second, 60-second sellout was just what they had available to go right now. The pre-orders, when they start taking orders and when they start shipping out the second order, will be August 1st. And then we get to fight the masses. So I don't know how that's going to work out because I might be fully invested in that HasLab Snowcap by that point. And let's see where we are with our progress on that. I've been keeping up with it, and I was very curious after the HasLab or the Cold Slither debacle if that was going to cause some people to go, I'm done, I'm over it. See y'all later, Hasbro. But that has not been the case, and I wonder who's loving me. Maybe it's not Hasbro, but we are seeing some progress on our HasLab. It's now up to 7,296. When last I broke this down yesterday, it was just at 7,200. So steadily making progress. It is, what is that here? Ugh, math, terrible. 607 away, 604 away from being all the way funded, or at least funded so we get the Snowcap made. Then we still need to go after those tiers next. But pretty exciting time on that end. What is up, Jeff? What's up, man? Let's get nuts. You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. Cold Slither? Too soon, Jeff. You're probably right, MOC Turtle. It was way too soon. Royalty's here. The king is in the building. What's up, y'all? What's up, King Collector? How goes things in the castle? And while I'm in the saying what's up to everybody mood, let me pull this up. And yeah, sorry. This is Comic-Con has been hitting hard. I've been trying to stay up on it. It's impossible. Let's make sure, though, before this episode goes any further, to thank the Laos Figure Files VIP members. DJ No Good, Jamelin Parks, Henry G, Pixelated Poses, Blake Tarpley, Ryan Daly, Jay Woods, Lefty Two Lions BK, David Thanos, Lawson Wallace, John Morrissey, Nathan William, MOC Turtle, Vince, James Green, Retro Robo, Vintage Bob, Bro, and new member to the VIP crew, Graham Tuttle. Today, I was very happy because my press contact for movies was able to come through for me and said, hey, would you like to give away some passes for Fantastic Four First Steps? And I said, do I? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do at least two. And what I'm going to do in another 10 minutes or so, I'm going to have a giveaway just for the VIP members. So VIP members, all I need you to do is say I'm in, and I'm going to set a wheel up just for y'all. And then probably in another hour, I'm going to do a giveaway for, I think it's a Fandango thing. So if it's you, you can spend, I think it's up to $26 on it. Or it can take somebody, probably nowadays, no movie tickets, have to pay a little bit, but you'll be able to get mostly free passes to Fantastic Four First Steps. So we'll be doing that real soon. VIP crew, stay tuned though, because you're going to get your opportunity really soon. And then everybody else get in the mix and get your passes as well. But we'll see how many people stay on and come through. If we get to, I don't know, let's say 70, I'll do a third giveaway for passes too. Maybe 75. Fleazy's World. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Figure Files crew? And I was about to say, we're not the Fantastic Four crew. What's up with you, Fleazy? Ski Raider. 30-second Cold Slither non-drop today. Hey. The haters have arrived. Yeah, man, it was wild out there. More like hot Slither. Yes, it was. King Collector, Thanos, thanks again for the Cyborg Superman. That thing is pretty awesome. You probably can't see, but I have mine behind my Superman there and actually line it up properly. He is that way. Yeah, there he goes, right there. So I'm starting to build up a second Superman shelf there, but that Cyborg Superman is sweet. Hank Day, what's up, Lyles gang? What's up, Hank? We lost a legend today. G-Brew, my brother cried when he found out Ozzy died. Black Sabbath was the first metal band he ever got into, and they defined a lot of his taste in music. Yeah. David Thanos. So Walmart canceled my clear Cena, but the Ford Mooters are on the way, allegedly. Yo, I feel like doing their pre-orders sometime or like just a game of roulette. Always bet on black. But I'm like, yo, why is this such a problem for y'all? It's wild because it's just who knows. And then I might go into Walmart and see 18 Muda figures. So we'll see. And I'm just like, ugh, no good. Dark Knight 297, Jeff and the Figure House crew. What up, good people? What's up, Dark Knight? How are you? Bracelet. What's up? Man, San Diego Comic Con was packed this year. The crazy thing is, no Hasbro. I mean, we've got a few things from Hasbro, but we've got panels, G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends, Star Wars, Transformers. Star Wars? Did I say? I think it's Star Wars already, but it's a lot of stuff still to show. What's up, Lone Dragon? Ahoy! DJ Jedi, what's going on? Back again as if we never left. It does kind of feel like that. David Thanos. So I pre-ordered the Ultimate Deadlies. DM, Jay Uso, and Punk in Coliseum Ultimate Bunny and Ventura. How cool did they look, by the way? I was like, whoa, we actually got the big boys in here. And now that you told me, it reminded me, I can go ahead and post that. So that WWE figure reveal from the panel is now up. Please check it out after this live stream, though. Dark Knight 297. RIP to the good brother, Malcolm Jamal Warner, my big bro since 1984. Yes, that sucked. It's always like, oh man, why did the good die young? But crazy situation. Ski Raider, thanks for your interventions, Figure Files crew. There's hope, but they still got a visit from the time haters. Hate. Cold-blooded. Co-Slither, too. David Thanos. Yeah, that Malcolm hurt the most. And ironically, he was in the middle. Oh, boy. Jay Reed, 2112. Love that avatar. Snowcat, should fun, but 3-tier Flint, unlikely it seems. Yeah, I feel like once we get a couple of tiers down, people will push it through. It's just people need to see, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll back it because I want to get Flint. Still don't understand that procrastination thing with these. They don't take the money out until afterwards, but whatever. All I care about is it gets funded all the way. David Thanos, man, those avatars look huge. I kind of like them bigger so I can actually see them. Sometimes when I have the smaller bubbles, it's just like, what is that? But it's nice to be able to actually see it like this. MLC Turtle, I need that Flint to happen too. So Lady J can have somebody making eggs while Frostbite is sitting in the cockpit of the Snowcat, just like, I wish somebody would make me eggs. Skewrator, they better address Cold Slither by next Friday. They don't want Snowcat affected. Well, it's not affected. I mean, people are still backing it. And they got 96 today. Excuse me. Some days it was like maybe 20, if that. So for it to almost hit another 100, I don't feel like there's any blowback. Maybe people are like, oh, okay, well, I can't get Cold Slither. I guess I will easily back the Snowcat. There's no possibilities of that not coming through, at least through Comic-Con. Jason Atreides. Fear is the mind killer. I will face my finances and purchase all exclusive. After the money's gone, I will remain. I love that. That's funny. King Collector. I remember when Target used to give me like that on classified pre-orders all the time. Before I could press place order, would be sold out. I kind of gave up on that app. The app is terrible to order from. You should always hit their website up. Announced Stalker version 2 in Iceberg and Blizzard. Will you be satisfied with just one? I know which one I will choose. What's the first step to enter? 5 more minutes. I'm just going. All I need is for the VIP members to say I'm in, and that way I will put you in, and we'll watch the little roulette wheel spin and spin until it chooses somebody. So all you have to do, because I know some of y'all mentioned, yeah, I've already got my passes. So if you don't, just let me know and you'll get your tickets. I'll send them off to you tonight. Blades Hartley, heck yeah, Fantastic Four. Good deal. What's up, Easy Reader? How are you? Good deal. MOC Turtle, I have tickets, so I'll not enter. Good luck on passes, all. What's up, Northern Nomad? Suckers! Jay Reed, Arctic couldn't cover Commander will fund. Oh, well, that's funny. Ski Raider, enjoy the Fantastic Four. Thanks, Jeffrey. We need intel. Can't trust without knowing like you told us. It was good, man. I really enjoyed it. What's up, Cayman Joe? How are you today? Doc Avenger, I had to pay a tariff tax for my Hawk Girl. Dude, I had to pay a tariff tax for Hawk Girl at GameStop. $34. I think when I'm trying to remember, I think what did GameStop actually have her for? I don't want to speak out of turn because I could actually look this up, but I'm pretty sure. There we go. Let's see if she'll show up on their site so I can tell you exactly. Yes, it's here. And yeah, I'm about to say there's no way this is actually, this is that phoniness where they act like, yeah, we got it. There's Hawk Girl, $37.99. When I saw that, I was like, wait, something's wrong with the sticker printer that makes the pricing, because that's insane. Now, I was able to use some of my reward points. Of course, I'm a pro, so I got it for $36.09. Then I took the $5 off. It was like, this is too much. But yeah, it's paid $34. You're actually all right. Hank Day, what are your favorite WWE figs, Jeffrey? Mine El Matador. Hariba! Crush, Coco, Jesse, Ultimate Edition Hacksaw, Royal Rumble 92, Sean. That's not even reward. No, that's from 95. 92. If I remember that correctly, he was wearing black tights. Because that was 92 was the only reason I remember that so easily, is because that was the one that Ric Flair won. Put that out. And I'm pretty sure Flair and Shawn Michaels were in the ring at the same time. Let's see if this is really going to be that easy to find. Oh, he was not in black, but relatively easy to find. I think they have done a figure this. One of my figure hopes of my WWE collection is to be able to reenact in figure form the 92 Rumble. So now we have El Matador. That's great. Still need Barbarian. Still need Repo Man, but Repo Man is now signed, so not as impossible. Got a British Bulldog, got a Texas Tornado, have Nikolai Volkov, so we're getting there. But I would love to be able to do that match. And I think beside Haku, that might be it. They're really close to getting that roster completed. El Matador is a big one. So to answer your question, which I did not, you said Bull Nakano, Fatu. I don't like the Fatu. Are you talking about making a difference, Fatu, or Jacob Fatu? Because the Fatu they're doing, Jacob, he's too skinny, and they're using the wrong parts for him. New Age Outlaws, they were great. WrestleMania 3, Jake. Let me see my favorites of that. I really like Bull Nakano. I thought they did a good job with her. El Matador, I was really happy to see Coco. I was excited to see him and Frankie. I like the Jesse figures. And that Ultimate Edition Hacksaw, I think, is exactly how they should be doing those figures. Because sometimes it's, well, what are they going to throw in? Like the Lex Luger one that we got from the Monday Night Wars one, he is really pushing it in terms of, well, is this all you could do for an Ultimate Edition figure? But I think Hacksaw, they gave him 4 head sculpts, all kinds of hand accessories, the t-shirt, the board, the painted board for like his promos, the American flag. That's great. I mean, the only thing is I wish we got a variant so we could have them in the UWF Mid-South colors with the black tights, the white boots. But I mean, this is WWE line, so it's not really much room to complain about. But that figure looks exceptional. Maybe that Hacksaw for sure. The Jesse and the 2-pack with Bundy, I really like those, and El Matador and Coco. Those are my favorites. What's up, Hustle SM? What's up, Jeff? What's up, chat? Robert Hayes, Jeff, that Anakin and Obi-Wan set looks great. It does. That's when I am going to pitch a full-on temper tantrum if I don't get that one. But I'm all like, yeah, I'm good, I'm fine. Oh, and Hank, also the Stephanie McCurr and Julia figures, they look really good too. Red Rock 80s rants and real talk. What up, though, Figure File family? What's up? Hope everyone has been well. Childhood really took some L's this week. Yes, that's that messed up thing about growing up and getting older. Those people you grew up watching are not going to be around much longer with us. Dog Avenger also got my Rattler today and claws on the way. Nice. Your Cobra Air Force is about to take to the skies in a big way. How many claws did you get? Yeah, all these bigger avatars too. Ski Raider, Flint will happen. It's Chris Tucker. Same time, man. 100%. We don't know y'all. Yes, sir. MOC Turtle. Nice, Doc. My Rattler's still hypothetical at this point. It's getting there. David Thanos. Oh, no one relapsed with that snow on the Snowcat display. We need to fix this, smooth out that Snowcat. It'll come. Not that, I mean, we're less than 1,000 away from it funding. We just need the tiers. Again, I'm not that worried about those either. King Elector, Rip Hogan. It was such a big deal when I was growing up. Him versus Andre, him versus Jesse the Body, and of course versus Piper. He put on a good show. He did. I do miss the wrestler Hulk Hogan, and he's been gone for a second. But I've been watching 1987 wrestling like on repeat for a minute here. Where am I now? I'm mid-July, so War Games 2 has not happened yet. Hogan is fighting Killer Khan. Killer Khan just sprayed the mist in his eyes. I would be happy with a Killer Khan figure as well. He'd be really fun to add to the mix. And, you know, a barefoot figure is always fun. But yeah, I mean, he just got the mist sprayed in at the Snake Pit. And since we got Piper's Pit, now it's time to start asking for the funeral parlor, the barber shop, or the Snake Pit. I mean, the Snake Pit would be the easiest one for them to do. But I'm trying to think of any memorable moment outside of that one with the Snake Pit. I guess Honky Tonk Man smashing him in the head. Doc Avenger. I'm going to get hit again for Dial Tone in my Marvel Magic card. Really? Wow. I'm absolutely waiting on my Dial Tone. When that charge comes on there, I'm like, what is this? And I'm like shocked. 49er Brian. Yo, Jeffrey. Toys and 49ers winning number 6 this year. Player. Hopefully. I am my whole I can't deal with another Super Bowl loss. It's 3, and I'm just like, this is the worst. So hopefully, I would love to watch them win the Super Bowl at Levi's. And I always have the default not say Candlestick. And if we hadn't lost 3, I would go, I don't care what I have to pay. I'm going out there for the Super Bowl. But yeah, we have lost 3. I might go into a full rage with it. 49er Brian says, hit that like and subscribe. Thank you. Ski Raider. Yes, Jeffrey. Just requesting overkill to ensure Snowcat. All right, let's do this thing. I said we're going to get a Fantastic Four giveaway. Let's do one right now. Excuse me. This one, as stated, is, oops, I have to do it this way. Why'd I do that? Sorry. There we go. And I need bigger. So let me do this. There we go. Great. All right, let's pull you out now to your own window. Great. Cool. So now what I'm going to do, VIP members, I need you to do me a solid and just tell me if you want in for this giveaway. And of course, I can just check against your names because I have everybody here still lined up, all the VIP members. So all I need you to do is tell me if you're in. I know Blake said he is in. So I've got Blake. All right. So Blake is in. Let me see. Just let me know in the comments. Robert Hayes is in. Okay. I think I can actually just do this. Since I fill them in, you can see the names that are coming. Great. There you go. You can see that. So let's see. Jamlin, did you say you were into? Check through my comments from earlier. Okay, Jamlin Parks. He's into. Okay. All right, let me see. And just let me know now if you want in and you are a member of the VIP crew. So let's see. And don't worry, I will go back to all of the comments. So you just have to be a VIP member. I will absolutely open it up for everybody else in a minute. Not like a full minute, but a little bit later. But I will get one for everybody else. Okay, let me check here. Is that everybody? Because that'll be really fast. I got you in, David Thanos. Okay. This will be a really easy one. You have a 1 in 4 chance of winning at this point. All right, let's see. We got Robert Hayes. I got Blake Tarpley. Oh, let's see. Ryan Daly just saw Fantastic Four a couple hours ago. What did you think of it? All right, good deal. That's everybody. Okay, so it's cool. So VIP members, you'll have a 1 in 4 chance of winning this thing. Retro Robo, did you want in on the Fantastic Four giveaway before it's too late? Hustle SM, you have to be a VIP member. I'm going to have one for everyone that everyone who is not can still take part in. So don't worry. All right, time to spend. Let's see which VIP member is going to win. And you have amazing odds to win this time. Congratulations. Let me just write to send them off to you. Actually, you have my email address. Hit me up. I will make sure to send that to you very soon. All right. Congratulations. Oh, let's see. See, David Thanos is trying to make it fair for everybody. But just put in all the VIPs. Well, you might not have won if I did that. All right, let me go back to everybody else because we had a lot of comments while I was looking. Let me roll back up real fast. Okay, cool. Online retailers should charge the UX so that when you add to cart, it's locked in. Yeah, it's weird, but I feel like this is just so bogus. It's just one of those weird things that they do with their stuff, and we're just like, make it easy for all of us. I don't know why it has to be this huge deal. Let's see. Go back here. Great. So I'll just pull this back off since I don't need this right now. Great. And there we go. Wiggy Sasquatch, you will be in soon. What's up, Aquarius, man? How are you? And like I said, we get up to 75 people watching this video, I'll do another one. So we've had our first one. We definitely will have a second. Will there be a third? It's up to y'all. Did I go to San Diego Comic-Con? No, I'm here. I'm living vicariously through everyone else who's out there. Wookie Sasquatch. I just saw Fantastic Four. It was good. Superhero movies making a comeback. Love Fantastic Four. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it too. Ski Raider. Favorite Hogan memory, Stargate 97. Really? Wow. Red Hart running for to put over this thing. Man. In terms of wrestler Hogan, I was so mad at that match. Like really irate, mad at it. I just wanted Sting to come down, destroy Hogan for like 5 minutes, call it a night. And I mean, the end result, Sting has the title, but I was so annoyed because I was like, what is all this? Sting was beating down the NWO for like 18 months and he was fighting like 12 on 1, beating them down. He can't beat Hogan. I'm like, oh, come on. Oh man, it was it was the worst. The absolute worst. But I'm glad that was your favorite. Mine, what is mine? I don't know. I really like WWF Hogan. He had all those great moments, and like some of my favorite memories of his are when he had stuff happening to him because his matches, he won all the time. Probably when Orndorff turned on him because it was like, "How dare you, sir!" I was crying when that happened. I was like, "Boy, no, oh, Daddy, and I wasn't saying he turned. I was like, he beat up Hogan. I was a mess, a real mess. But that was, watching over again. It was like they did that so well. But that was good. And then that steel cage match, the Saturday Night's Main Event, where they dropped down at the same time. That was awesome. So maybe that's my favorite. And then his whole feud with Savage after they did the Mega Powers. That was cool. But that's Starrcade 97. Like, why did you do that? Aquarius Man. I want to go to Comic-Con. Never been there. Mr. G.I. Joe exclusives. You're not alone, as Mike J once said. Big Bad Toy Store releasing some cool Joe proxies. Which ones? MOC Turtle, I am loving how many of you say Fantastic Four is good. It is. Saw it on Hasbro, and it said August 1st. I will get it. Hopefully. King Collector. Yeah, he had a lot of good moments. The Hulkster. Rip Hulk Hogan. Aquarius Man wants to know, what did you pre-order? Nothing right now. I pre-ordered a HasLab Snowcat. That's it. And I did pre-order all that stuff from Walmart for their Collector Con. Let me pull that up. Just because I'm curious what's still there, what's gone, what they plan to not stock for us, and what things they're like, just kidding, it's sold out. Come back later. But it's just a roll of the dice. So we'll see. Most of this stuff I end up finding eventually, so it's not, oh gosh, the chicanery, the shenanigans. What am I going to do? It's normally okay. And the great thing is being part of such an awesome community like this one, there's always cool people to help out. Let's see. So for their Collector Con, what is still available right this moment? So on Pulse, and I know some people are saying this sold out, but let me make sure here. Is this actually still available to pre-order? Yeah. The Pulse, what they always do is they put like 10 in there. So their retail partners, their exclusive retail partners can get all the sales. So if you wanted the Night Force Beachhead and Quick Kick, it is still available at walmart.com. I thought this is really interesting because the other 2-packs of these Gamerverse Marvel Legend figures have been $59. And not so for this one. I guess they think that maybe this one is not as desirable since it is not sold out. Also, I'm kind of wondering if this is one that's going to be on sale later. Sometimes these exclusive Walmart figures drop down dramatically. I feel like that could be the case here. Hellfire Gala Spider-Man hadn't sold out. That's crazy. The Velocity Suit Gamerverse is still available as well. Got our Black Series Halloween Night Trooper and the Black Series Mandalorian Stormtrooper. Braun is still there, but Sea Spray surprisingly is sold out. He was available, shockingly, still on Pulse. So I did make that order and got him pre-ordered. So I did make one pre-order as well from here, and not here, from Pulse. Masters of the Universe, Man-at-Arms, and Stratos, the vintage versions are still there. And like I said, I did pre-order this Hordak figure. I think that was everything. Oh, all these. So the John Cena 3-pack, did not get this one. I am interested in it though. The Undertaker, we'll see. Brian Pillman, we'll see. Shark, I got those 3. I didn't need an Eric Bischoff because I don't really care about a Michael Cole that I need to worry about the pants. I feel like I've got some random Build-A-Figure pants that I've not completed and put on anybody yet. John Cena, that one's here as well. So nothing sold out as of yet. We'll see what the case is when it's time for them to actually come through with those pre-orders. We are at 70. 5 more. We'll do uh another giveaway at this rate. So for those of y'all, my brother Jace just text Fantastic Four was really good. So Jace was looking forward to it. Yesterday we talked about it on Movie File, so I'm glad to hear he liked it as well. Jason, that Superman movie is flipping me from Marvel to DC intrigue. I mean, to me, there's enough room for both. That's the great thing. You can like Marvel, you can like DC. You don't have to choose one or the other. You can enjoy and appreciate both of them for their great movies, their great comics, because they're still mostly good comics from DC. And I think there's a splattering of good stuff from Marvel. Y'all would have to let me know. 49er Brian, Rip Hogan, Ozzy, and Theo. It's funny. I'm just curious now, because I feel like maybe that is not the case, but let me just check. Because so John Michael Osborne is Ozzy's real name. You said Hogan and Theo, the alter egos of those two. So I was just interested if that was the case also with Ozzy. I was 3 in 92. Got an X-Men and Ghostbusters that year. Cool. Rip, Mr. Tamiya, Blitz 0065. Mr. Tamiya helped me out. Aquarius, man. Rip, Hulk Hogan, my favorite wrestler. What does El Matador look like? Excuse me. Let's see. I've opened a myriad of windows. Let's see if I can find that. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Let's go to ringside. That's the easiest way. They put a bunch of stuff. Actually, let me see if my boy MDT has the Tito Santana figure up there. I'm giving a lot of love to ringside. Let's spread it out a little bit. Okay, here you go. You all should be able to see it here in just a second. So there he goes. I mean, classic. The only thing that's missing is the robe, the jacket, and there could potentially still be room for it. That's a solid looking El Matador, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So, I mean, it's the Target Legends figure. We know they're not impossible to find. Unlike the Monday Night Wars figures at Walmart, it's the exact opposite. It's how long do I wait before it goes all the way to clearance before I need to get it? So, solid. We need a Big John stud. They did do a Big John stud. I'm trying to think how hard it would be to find a picture of Big John stud. Let's try something real fast. The Big John stud figure is actually a really, really well done figure. He was part of a box set with, there you go. Box set with the Heenan family. It was him, Mr. Perfect, Heenan, of course, and Andre, which is a weird group. But the Big John stud is really great. So that's what he looks like. I wouldn't mind getting an Ultimate Edition version of him. So, get that full-on clubbering with the butterfly shoulders. But the Big John stud figure is pretty good. And they gave him the traditional white tights. And he's taller, just like he should be. He's actually shorter than Andre, which is great. But I have no idea how much that is now in the aftermarket. But he is available. Hank Day, hopefully KWK does 6-inch Barbarian. I mean, maybe they should announce it so then Mattel will go, we got you. The other 5-2 is solid. Not the Jacob, though. Can he be used as a Daredevil villain? I mean, I wouldn't tell you. You can use the figures whichever way you like them. If you want him to be a Strawberry Shortcake villain, go for it. I'm not the police on what you do with your figures. Aquarius Man, I want to back the HasLab. It doesn't excite me much like Cobra Rattler, Dragonfly, and his thing. Why is that? Is it because it's so weather focused? I'm curious because I feel like they've done a really great job of putting everything you could possibly want and then some with a playset in this Snowcat. But I'm hearing a lot of people go, it's not as exciting as this other stuff. So let me know. David Thanos. Got a couple of my wishes. Demolition Superstars, Ventura Ultimates, heel turn Cena. Ultimate. I love that LJN is back in the game, but I don't like the modern talent in that line. Well, it's one of those things where they've got to throw them in there just to kind of be like, hey, look, we didn't forget these guys too. And last night, I did not show this figure, and I needed to. I really wanted to, but it was just like so much stuff was going on, and the night got away from me. But let's take a look at the all elite big rubber guys, because these are pretty fun. If you were thinking, I don't need all these modern guys, they have you covered on that one too. So here's Hangman Adam Page, and I think that figure looks cool. It comes with the AEW title and a chain. Then Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin, solid. Good work on the tights. Then they've got Mariah, Timeless Tony Storm. She comes with a variant where it's all black and white, which I think is pretty cool. I like the artwork on these figures too. That's really nicely done. It's a really good dramatic pose for Timeless Tony. But this though, can I resist the urge not to get this figure? I feel like no, even though it's $50. But I'm just upset that we haven't gotten this version of Sting from the Jazzwares line, because this is perfect Sting. He's got the Scorpion logo perfectly done, an actual face paint I remember. I'm like, yo, let's get this into the line. Let's make that happen. But I'm with you on most of those. With the one more before we do a second or third Fantastic Four. Oh, there we go. All right, so 2 more Fantastic Four giveaways. Stay tuned. Actually, why wait? Let's do one right now. So let's do this. And all I need you to do, everybody else, and this includes you all, VIP members who did not get selected. All I need you to do is do that. So, oops. I keep going back and forth from different windows. So, window 4. All I need you to do right now is to put in #4. And that way you will be entered in to get free passes wherever you are. You know, sometimes I get these giveaways for movies and they're just in the DMV area, but this one is Fandango passes. So you can get it wherever. If you're in Iowa, if you're in San Francisco, if you are in Austin, Texas, if you're in San Antonio, Texas, you can go and get these passes. So we're 51 now, so maybe just one more. But just put them in #4, you'll be in. Let's see what everybody else is saying here and there. Doc Avenger is able to get 2 of Night Force Beach at a quick kick. Nice. Blake Tarpley, the Mega Power is reunited in heaven now. Hank Day, real talk, man. We need to take care of our health. No more late drops for me, man. Yeah, careful with those. Zora and the Barbarian. Hello, good sir. Disappointing first day at Comic-Con. Wouldn't you agree? No. I've really dug what we got. And I mean, Jada Toys, which I haven't broken down and showed those pictures, but nah, we had some really great showings from the WWE line. We got some Black Series, at least 2 figures, and I'm really excited about getting. We got Pythona revealed from the Classified series. So this is a pretty solid day, first day of Comic-Con, and this is before all of the Hasbro stuff gets dropped tomorrow. It should give us a big dream toy, G.I. Joe Sky Striker and Whale. I'm very much so hoping we get both of those. Lone Dragon, super disappointed in the spooky space kook. I really wanted a deluxe with lights and sounds, and they made a half version. Really? I mean, they haven't done light ups with anything else. Scurator, Hogan on A-Team and No Holds Barred movie with my buddy. What's up, Lunatic Reason? How are you? Ren says, yes, we do more importantly make that mean something when we check, because we all gotta, yes, we do need to check and go to the doctor regularly, y'all. So we can have these chats for a long time. Ski Raider, Piper's set looked dope. It does. I'm really excited with that one. Ryan, Claw should arrive tomorrow. Nice. Rattler next week. Breaker? Who knows? All the stores in my area say Breaker is gone. I don't feel like that's true. Right now, I've got 9 entries for the Fantastic Four passes. I will wait till 9/11 before I do the next drawing. Again, just #4. Put that in the chat, in the comments. You're entered. So all you got to do is put #4 in the chat. Oh yeah, the Thunderlips appearance in Rocky 3 was awesome. I love Rocky 3. It's so much fun. We walked out of no holds barred. Ren, that was a smart call. It was so bad. So get ready, Jeffrey. You remember that Niners big man run back in the playoffs by the D lineman, number 95, Michael Carter. I think it was for the touchdown. I watched that playoff game at my grandma's. Nice. David Thanos, you already got your passes. You're all set and squared away. Maybe that was for earlier. Oh, Dragon, we want the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Apparently, the NXT crowd is chanting that at Booker T, which is funny. Monkey Dave, really hope this year is better for Niners and CMC stays healthy. Every year after the Super Bowl, it's like everybody's hurt. So hopefully, at least back in the championship game and winning that and then winning the Super Bowl. Boy. Obi-Wan Kenobi, what's up, everyone? Mr. Lyles, you have the most supportive viewers on your giveaways. They show love and no hate. I salute your community. Thank you. And you were a big winner last week. So, yeah, I do appreciate them, too. Ryan did say it, but I don't think I've caught up to what you thought about it. MLC Turtle got my breaker, Ryan. My claw ship today. Rattler, no notice. Maurice Barlow, rest in peace to the man with the largest arms in the world. RIP to Hulk Hogan. Superstar Billy Graham would disagree. Aquarius Man, I ordered G.I. Joe Claw 2 of them. Optimus Prime 86, the Transformers 2-pack. Nice. Dog Avenger, stop whining. My team hasn't won since Super Bowl 3. At least you've gone. I don't know, man. There's something about going and losing that is awful. Brad Decker, good evening. What's up, Brad? Were you able to get anything from Walmart's Collecticon? I mean, I pre-ordered them. My Muda got canceled, so who knows? I hope so. Ren, gonna see Fantastic Four in about an hour. Nice. No whammies. Y'all love the chances. King Elector. Yeah, they do need to go all in on those old classic wrestler figures and a new line like Junkyard Dog, One Man Gang, Freebirds, Doom, and of course the Rock and Roll Express. I think they would sell well. Yeah, they absolutely would. Thanks, Jeff. See you tomorrow. Nice. See you, 49er Brian. Ryan Daly, Fantastic Four was in many ways the Fantastic Four movie I've wanted for as long as I've been a fan of the comic. So there were some ways that it weren't. Let me know. Hit me up on Instagram, email. Let me know. I'm curious what was lacking for you, but I really enjoyed it too. Winning is inevitable. I'm a 49ers fan. We need to win it all. Yes. What's up, Patrick P? How you doing? 75 is doable. We're at 75 again, so we've got another giveaway after this one. 75 is doable. Let's go. Where are we right now with our numbers? Still got 9? That seems weird. I feel like maybe there's probably more. Let me reload that and see if it's actually just 9. Oops. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. For those of you who did enter. There we go. Okay. So still 9. Northern Nomad saw Superman last Saturday. It was awesome. Saw it too. Good movie. Fantastic Four. Nice. Jason and Trey's Hogan fighting one man gang. Loved it. That was a good one too. Scooter, I did mostly like Heads of State. I wanted more just Idris Elba and Cena though. And Jack Quaid was funny. But I tend to like him and stuff. Chuck Mangione. Oh, Halloween Havoc 97 was way worse. Yes. It was bad, but I mean, it was him and Savage. I wasn't expecting a whole lot. Hustle SM. Y'all see how Jada Toys cameras with their own Street Fighter Alpha 3 line? I don't think they want that smoke. I really, really don't. I will pull up those pictures in just a second. Let me see if anybody else wants in on these Fantastic Four passes. All right, it's 9. It stayed at 9 for a minute. Let's go. Let's see who's going to win them. Let's do this. And let's see who's going to win these passes. Now, remember, if you want it, I'm giving you 20 more seconds. All you have to do in the chat is put #4 and you're automatically in. Right now, I've got 9. So let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maurice Phillip, congratulations, Maurice. You have won Fantastic Four giveaway passes. Now, all you need to do is just hit me up. I think you have the email by now, but all you need to do is hit me up there. loudesmoviefiles@gmail.com. I'll send you the passes tonight. And I think normally they have like a month-long window or however long it is in theaters. So, you don't have to see it this weekend, but I recommend you do. So there you go. Congratulations. Now let me go back up. And like I said, since we've hit 75 and still hovering around there, we will do another one. And that giveaway will happen soon. Let's do, where am I go here? It's been fun trying to keep up with all these different windows. Yeesh. Okay. We're getting think pieces on YouTube about Barbie. Was it everything it could have been? No, but what things normally are. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get a look here at Jada Toys' answer to Storm Collectibles with their own version of Street Fighter 3 Alpha. They showed their first one. These pictures are over on my guy Eternia's site, courtesy of Figure Report. So Franco says they look way better in person. People are already complaining, says Hippo to Hip. What do we think about this? Are y'all like, this is solid, or it's not as good? I actually think this head sculpt is really good. I think this is better than the Street Fighter 2 regular version we got from Ryu. This is pretty good, but I wish I could do a side-by-side comparison so we could really take a look at this. Let me do this. I'll save this because I want to see if I can do that. So let me do that really, really quickly on the fly here. Let's do this thing here. And I'm going to whip up really fast a version. I don't know what I can do. Let's go to our friends over at Big Bad Toy Store. Already got here, and let's do this. Let's pull up their picture of Ryu. Good. So that way we can see like a straight up comparison of how each brand's Ryu looks. All right. And maybe 1 second. And I want to make this, I'm going to put this together so we can do our very authentic, very official side by side of both of these figures so we can see like, hey, all right, which is which one do y'all think looks better? I think the Storm Arena one is going to win in that. People who have gotten the Storm Arena Ryu are raving. And of course, we've already seen, most of us have the Storm, or not the Storm. We have the Jada Toys version. Great. So there we go. And now I've put my images together. Let's do that. All right. So picture here. Let's do this. Let's see how our comparison looks. Our very, very professionally done, quick whipped up version. But let's see. What do y'all think? Which brand did it better? Now, of course, this is an on display at Comic-Con versus the production photo and the studio version of Storm Arena. To the left is the Jada Toys version. And on the right, of course, is the Storm Arena. Which one do y'all think? And David Thanos sent me something, so I'm checking out really quickly. So, my windows come through. All right. So now that y'all seen it, let me know. John Battle, what's going on? My pal just getting here. What did I miss, people? So much fun stuff. We already had a giveaway. There's 3 Kingly Hill actors gone since they started the revival. Oh, that's terrible. Let me see here. Did you send it to my email, David Thanos? Oh, wait, I see. Oh, got a new giveaway. All right. Let me. Hey, should I do this here? All right, let's do this. I will. So we've got the best group of people that watch this show, and I really appreciate y'all. So we're going to do another giveaway, this time with a figure. And when we get to episode 500, which we're closing on really soon, we're going to do a big giveaway. And there we go. So, bam. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Jalen, I miss C Spray. Didn't think to check pulse from him. I'm sure he'll be back. Yeah, I would think so too. I didn't check to see if Entertainment Earth had him though. Now that I just randomly said that, I was like, wait, did we even touch on to that? Let me see. I feel like they haven't had a lot of new pre-orders as of late, unlike some other ones, but no, he's not there. Why would anyone want to buy an empty box for $70? Help me out. Absolutely. I don't understand why they started that off with Spider-Man. It's very weird. Lone Dragon, yeah. Gears and Bumblebee were just all over. Like when they were doing the resets, very few figures were there, but Gears and Bumblebee were absolutely there. I feel like Sea Spray and Braun will as well. Blake, I need to see what Chief says about Fantastic Four. Is he seeing it, Jeff? Maybe I should give him one of these passes. You won't pay any attention to it as you're watching the movie. He's fine. David Thanos. Yeah, he probably will. No, it's fine. Love that Crush. More Crush. I want Evil Crush, but I want him as an Ultimate Edition figure. Thank you. Oh, wow. The one and the same. So when I saw that, I was like, excuse me. This is a paint guy? So yeah. Wow. That's sad. Paint Day. They're also doing Monday Night Wars Sid with Concords. That is sick. Concords what? Man, so I got to watch all this stuff thanks to the magic of YouTube. And it was wild seeing him in Dizzy Hogan in Memphis. That was fun stuff. They did with the robe too. What's up, bro? Shot. We mentioned you saw Fantastic Four, which was a while ago. It's very late on the chat. What's up, Maurice? Congratulations on your win. Blitz, I was okay with regular voice thing midway through the movie. It was his brow I kept staring at. John Battle, my week has been costly. I like to consider the Psylocke and Thanos 2-pack. You really did have to get lucky there. The G.I. Joe Firefighters have picked up 2 of them, and Breaker. Oh, you really did have a good week. I also scored the Sharkticon 2-pack and Perceptor for the cassettes. Wow, we've gone over an hour. Forgot to ask, how rude of me. What did y'all pick up this week? I think with the design of the Snowcat, they could easily convert that into a habit. I think they could, Ren. Excuse me. King of Lighter. Yes, I got that Big John Studd figure. It really holds up. Another forgotten wrestling legend. Excuse me. Jamelin, the crazy thing to me and me is the Snowcat has probably the most impressive tiers of any HasLab from any brand. Man, your opinion is, it doesn't even need to be humble. You are correct. We have a play set. They've included a meal, like a full meal. They can really eat. Yeah. Disclaimer, G.I. Joe figures do not really eat. They have, I mean, you can set up a whole, they've got a fireplace, they've got they've got so much where you could just have that in the snow and be fine playing or posing with your figures and taking pictures for hours in the snow. Or I mean, there's so much to it. I'm like, why is this not already funded? The other ones thought funded so much faster, but man, I need this. Hopefully, after tomorrow's classified series reveals, it'll get a big surge. It'll cross over, get those remaining 600 it needs to get funded, and then we can start paying close attention to the tiers and how fast and how slow they're moving. But yeah, I absolutely want to see them. To all the wrestling heads out there, I did forget to mention this. This is pretty cool, at least these two. So we got another, I think this is Grapplers and Gimmicks. They've got the fabulous Rougeos coming, and they actually look really good. The Ahmed Johnson, I'm like, he doesn't need to have the same torso as them. He needs to have some more definition, something. But wow, how great did they look? Yeah, it was really, really solid there. I'm really happy with these two. And they look like they've got pretty comparable articulation to an elite figure, which is basically all I ask from any competing brand. And then likenesses of them are good. We got Ray smiling and Jock with a more serious expression. So I really like to see how these figures look mashed up with some of our elite figures, but they weren't the only ones they've done or showed off. They've got Gangrel, and I don't need to wait anymore. This is what he looks like next to Ken Shamrock. So you can see his body's much softer, but he shouldn't be as developed and muscular as Ken Shamrock. I hope he's got his shirt, and with the shirt on, that head sculpt, I mean, the likeness is a little softer than a True Effects face printing that we see from Mattel, but I think it'll work. And then this is a cool one. Here's another look at that Ahmed Johnson, by the way. So, I mean, he's a little small. He needs to be bigger. I don't know if it's just the torso and the abs, the waist. He needs to be a little bit thicker. They also showed us this. I was really happy about this. Mongo McMichael. He was on part of the Four Horsemen. I think people don't appreciate, but I like Mongo as a horseman because he seemed to actually like being part of the group. And as a big thug heavy, he was fine. He just happened to be a member of the Horsemen when the NWO was around. So the Horsemen couldn't look as powerful and as intimidating and doing their thing. In that group with him, Arn, Flair, and Benoit could have been good, or Malenko later on. They could have done their thing if the NWO wasn't running amok the entire time. But I like this Mongo figure. And Toy Biz did a pretty good job on his figure, so I wouldn't mind getting this one. Hopefully they're not too expensive. I feel like he's not going to be a priority for Mattel, so that's really cool to get that one. Skirate, I hope this thing happens with that young Flair. Love the chase. It is solid. Retro Robo, Jalen, totally agree. It felt like they put the work in, the work on those tier choices. They absolutely did. Jalen, man, Big Rubber guys have some awesome looking figures. I just think they are. I was with Blake and Jace. We went to the Maryland Toy Expo. Those figures are like $50. I'm like, bruh, that's more expensive than a highly articulated Ultimate Edition figure or even a deluxe exclusive one on Creations Mattel or Ringside. I mean, they charge 45 for them, and you get a whole lot more. You can pose them, you can swap out heads, and it's just something in that mix doesn't work. For Sting, though, if they give us a Bret Hart, like a solo Bret Hart from the LJN Mattel line, I may have to get that Sting figure, just like I have my two favorites. Yeah, let's talk about those in a second too. Let's see here. Who had those figures with good photos? Because that's always the catch here. Because I can pull up blurry images, but I bet we all would like to see them look nice. Let's do these. So Toys News International has posted photos of the Invincible figures from Jada Toys. I'm impressed. I think it's interesting they went with the blue and black look for Mark first. But here you go. So they look solid. We got Oliver, and I like the size. I mean, they did really good work here in showing us how why they can go with the scope of these figures. This is really, really solid stuff here. And it's really all I wanted from these. I mean, when it was like, hey, they're going to show off some figures from Invincible, most likely, I was like, great. Jada's doing them. I'm there. I don't need any more selling. I'm gonna buy these figures because they do excellent work, and there's no need to go, maybe not. Nah, these are good, and they've got great colors, so they definitely will pop on the shelf. So there's a little bit better look at Mark Invincible himself. I mean, these are good looking figures. No Omni Man in the initial wave. That was interesting. So it looks like it's going to be a 3-figure wave, which is disappointing simply because there's so many characters in the Invincible universe and I need a whole rack of them. So this might be slow going with this line, but I'm here for it. So here's some more Cyberpunk figures. I am not at all familiar with this. I think they do look impressive. Look at the scales again. And the work they're putting into these figures, really good stuff. I don't even know who this figure is, but it looks really cool. Here's the latest wave of Scooby-Doo figures. And wow, they keep just delivering. And Scooby-Doo figure looks great. And I mean, we got all these monsters. We're going to have a nice little assortment of monsters. They did show off a prototype of Daphne instead of Velma, which was interesting. Here's the Ryu again from here's Cammy. This is her in her player 2 look. This is not the Street Fighter Alpha 3 look for her. A little bit better look at Mark, Kid Omega. So good stuff. Thank you again, gang, over at Toy News International. Hope you're having a good time out there. Jay. Sometimes they have sales on those big rubber guys. J&J Figures has good deals on them. How much do they sell them for? Lunatic Reason. I live in Canada and seeing the movie on Saturdays anyways. All right. Maurice, hey, can you remove me? I'm not in the US. Didn't realize it's for movie passes. I will do that. So since you said that, let me just do right at this moment. And let's do this. I'll do another draw right now. Thank you for letting me know, Maurice. There we go. So Maurice did not win. He takes himself out. Let's do another drawing. Oh, but let's do this. Let's do #4. I think you all can still enter in. Let me do this so I can properly refresh it. Do this. All you need to do is put in #4. I will do this one in 5 more minutes. So just do that and you will be in the running to get passes to see Fantastic Four. Can I enter and scalp them? Sea Turtle. I agree about the Snowcat tiers. They're all impressive. Don't seem lazy. And the main event is fantastic. Jace, Fantastic Four is really good. Definitely the best version by far. Oh man, wait. I couldn't trip over that bar. I just stepped over it. If the 2 Laos stay is good, that's a solid recommend. Yeah, I mean, I was happy with that. And I'm glad to hear that too. Blitz, disappointed? 90% of it I don't collect, but I still saw some amazing stuff. Toy collectors in 2025 have it good. Their wallets do not. I wonder if Captain Color will have glow in the dark ability. I wonder. Hank Day. Looks like this weekend I'm gonna be listening to Ozzy. Watch Kid and Play and No Holds Barred. Watch any Heartbreak video too. GBR, I got a better look at those Hasbro Ghostbusters will be coming my way later this year, as well as seeing the Mondo Rays reveal. That did look cool. That's my favorite Scooby monster. They didn't even get the head right. I definitely do not have a favorite Scooby monster. Robert Hayes, Jeff, at least your team didn't lose a 28-3 lead. That was all because of Brady. They didn't want him to lose. So I always feel like if that was a loss, don't count that one. I know it's easy to say. Retro Robo, anyone know if those Mass Device figures will be coming back in stock? I want Breaker and those divers. I mean, you got to get those catalytic elements, so we need them. Zebra, my Vikings fan father agrees with you about the going and losing. He said many times that he doesn't even want the Vikings to get to the Super Bowl. They're not going to win this time. Yeah, I mean, if we're not going to win, I'm okay-ish with losing in the NFC Championship game. We win. Let's go, baby. Let's do this thing. Dark Knight 297 finally got my Jojo classified Alvin Breaker Kibby figure on his way from Target. Nice. Jamlin, that's ironic. I just watched the Jumping Bomb Angels against Leilani Kai and Judy Martin on Primetime Wrestling, and to deal with some not so PC commentary from Johnny Valiant. But you know, the 87, what do they do? They have done a Wendy Richter figure. Yeah, that one. She's really solid. Devin Morley style classic wrestlers, Rock and Roll, Midnight, Cornette, etc. Yes. Lone Dragon. Target skipped my pre-order from April, but shipped me the in-stock breaker I ordered this week. Dude, it is so wild. Patrick B, I'll be getting the new She-Hulk. She does look good. David Thanos, the best Hogan match was WrestleMania 18, Rock versus Hogan. It was an emotional roller coaster. That was so bizarre. It was like, y'all are not supposed to be booing The Rock. You're supposed to be cheering for him against Hogan. He's supposed to be the evil heel. You try to run over The Rock with a truck. Favorite matches. Boy. I want to say that Saturday night's main event one from against Orndorff, but he did have some real quiet, great matches against people like Big John Studd, Harley Race, Macho Man. They never had a bad match. Well, in WWF. But he had a good match against Big Boss Man, too. Really good one. Kind of like his match against Ultimate Warrior WrestleMania 6. So yeah, just all the way good stuff. Let's see how many people have signed up for our Fantastic Four giveaway. Oh, 17 now. They're all ready for this one. Do I still do Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to doing that. I guess at the end of the month, next month, or early September. I need to check to see when the season starts. Thank you for not missing that. All right, let's do it. We're in time for our second do-over for this one. Let me go back in and cue it up. 17. Let's do it. Lefty 2 Lions, BK. Congratulations, Lefty. You just won 2 passes to see Fantastic Four First Steps, courtesy of Lyle's Movie Files. Doing a little crossover promotion here. So all you need to do, hit me up here. I will send you the passes relatively soon after the show tonight. I do need to get some food, but I'll send it to you tonight. Congratulations, Lefty. What's up, Vintage Bob? Yes, it's been a week. King Collector, that snow cat does look really good. I don't see why people are dumping on that thing so much. I even heard a few YouTubers not liking it because they have no snow in their area. Classic internet. Lone Dragon, that's dumb. No way I would take a $300 HasLab outside. I mean, that's what you do. Cool. I'm not going to tell you to do anything with your figures if you don't want to. Vintage Bob. Okay, where's my Dragon Man? I need my vintage fix. Sued. Patrick P. Put the head of a Power Girl in the Wonder Woman body and it came out good, so I call her Wonder Power. I was always, it is Figure Pals time. Andre, what's pretty good? Not as good. It is still currently funding. The funding window isn't done until 21 more days, so it is still underway. It just hasn't funded yet, but there's no reason to suspect that it will not fund. Let's see here. Did I start that one? Of course. Why would I have that window open? That'd be too easy. Why do I do this to myself? All right, let's see. Let me go back to Hasbro Pulse. Let's see if we got any more backers in the time since we started. That was fun last time. Oh, we did. We have 4 more. So now we are an even 600 away. Why do I keep saying 600? 700 away. Poor math. 700 away from getting it funded. Thank you for those of you who did not correct my poor math. But yeah, we're getting there. Almost time. Yeah, I mean, I've really tried to make it a point here. So I might sound like I'm just all, yeah, everything's awesome. But it's because I don't feel like doing videos about stuff I don't like. What's the point? Y'all don't need to spend 20 minutes listening to me rant about something I'm not buying. That's weird. At least for me. It does work for other people. Tank Day, the WWE Street Fighter line is fire. Bianca Belair, it's Cammy's very inspired. King Collector Storm Marina is going to be hard to beat. Maurice, the Storm looks like it might have the more detailed scope overall. Yeah, and articulation is. Oh, so Andre, you were talking about the Street Fighter. Yeah. I'm with you. I think there's so many Street Fighter games. Why go to the same one that's your main competitor who lowered their prices and went to the same scale as you? I mean, y'all are really like, what? We'll see. I'm excited about the Storm Arena. Wish Ryu looks a little bulky, bro. How can something flop before the funding deadline? Did you know Jeffrey will take it outside enough for all of us? Him and the Savage Land. Hey, listen. I mean, see, the thing is, they're just plastic. The only thing I have to worry about is the stickers. Everything, I mean, I take all my snow themed and even those that don't necessarily work in the snow out in the snow. I'm really impressed by the toy photographers who take their figures out and put them in like swampy mudlands to get that effect of them trudging through the swamps or whatever. Those photos look so cool. But I do wonder if they have to go take a hose to their figures after they're done. I mean, I am not setting firecrackers against my stuff, and respect to those YouTubers who can do that or photographers who set those up. Those also look awesome. I don't do anything to damage my figures. I mean, it's just take it out. I'm not throwing the snow cat against the tree, maybe. But yeah, all you have to do is just take it easy with the stuff. Rick Gage. Hello all. Greetings, Sir Jeff. When did the party start? I was late because I was waiting for another video to finish recording one. A little busy here at work around 8:15. You're still working at 8:15? Get out of there, Rick Gage. Oh, I didn't realize it was $75. That's ridiculous. Lone Dragon. Gears is still here. They managed to sell through the bumblebees finally. I mean, Vintage Bob, we're gonna be doing this all over again tomorrow night. I need to see when the last panel is done, but we're gonna do a Friday night live. I'm gonna get my pizza, so y'all have to wait while I chew in. But yeah, we're gonna talk about all this stuff from Hasbro tomorrow. And I'm not gonna give Hasbro's Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Transformers. Is there another one I'm forgetting? Any grief until after the panels. But I feel like I won't. Oh, cool. I'm involved, but was hoping it was fun for those wanting it. Man, I wish I had space for a G.I. Joe collection. Not cheap, but it's one of the best figure investments you can make. Method of Madness. I forgot who offered last week, but I was able to snag a Psylocke 2-pack from Target. If anyone wants the Thanos, feel free to inbox me. Hope the figures fam is doing well, by the way. Thank you, Method of Madness. Hope you're doing well. Congratulations. Did you also play the lottery this week? Because you won big time. Graham, what's up, my man? How soon will the Psylocke and Thanos 2-pack restock? What's your guess? So I have my Target app up and I keep my shopping cart with the stuff, the recently viewed things. So I can immediately go here on this on the app, which I said was worthless. Pickup not available, delivery not available, shipping not available, out of stock. That didn't mean anything because it seems like in some areas they're still in the cellophane, they're still undergoing their resetting of their toy aisles, so they might just be in the back on a top shelf and no one's gotten to yet. So I don't trust this because they were like, oh, it's sold out. I'm like, but on the website, they'll say, oh, it's out of stock. I went to a Target on my way home Sunday when all this stuff was supposedly released. And, so I ordered from a place. They said, oh, we canceled it. We were sold out. I went to that same store because it was on my way home. The Target associate said I had to zero out a bunch of these orders because they're in the back. It's still wrapped up. Maybe you come back later in the week. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that sounds like fun. So I wouldn't trust the app. Maybe just keep going. They probably are really not out of stock just yet. Hopefully Hasbro Pulse will actually get more in stock because that's when it'll matter. So maybe this time next week, if they're not in stock, keep checking every week just to see when they restock. I find checking at night, you will find them later sometimes for these sold out things. Is that like 70? Yes, 73, 7,300. Yes, getting there. The 10 is so fun and they can use it for later. I picked up 3 things this week: Cutman, Jada, Black Series, Ahsoka, and Blowtorch. Michael Solis, what was your favorite of those 3? Blake, I'm going to guess that the Snowcat isn't a majorly iconic vehicle. If you ask most Joe fans, will the Snowcat be in their top 10? It's a pretty impressive. It's a very impressive offering, though. I wonder, because when you think about those G.I. Joe miniseries and those movies, the live extended commercials, everyone, they made sure to hit all the bases for those missions. There was a land, there's a sea, there's an air, and a snow mission. So, Jason, the very first one, they had snow missions before they had the Snowcat. So in Pyramid of Darkness, they had the snow mission, and they were all over there in the Snowcats. Everyone had a Snowcat, and so I feel like that was pretty important. And of course, they had a full season of Sunbow cartoon episodes. When they went in the snow, they had the Snowcat. So I don't know, it's pretty prevalent on the show. Then in the next one, Arise, Serpento Arise, had another snow mission. They had a Snowcat. And in G.I. Joe the movie, it's kind of featured in a big moment when Nemesis Enforcer rips Snowjob out of there. Got you now, you slippery snake. Yeah. So it's featured there. He's actually a Havoc, not a Snowcat, but they have the Snowcats out there too. So I don't know. I feel like it, if you go G.I. Joe and Cobra, maybe it's not, but if you just limited that list to the top 10 G.I. Joe vehicles, I think the Snowcat would be in there. I'm super biased, of course. What's up, Alan? How are you? What do you mean one last HasLab from Marvel Legends? I mean, we got Dragon Man from this setup, this non-HasLab deal. So many good giant characters they could have done. Living Monolith, Eternity. They're good characters, but I don't think they would have sold to get funded. I think if they needed 8,000 backers, they probably would have gone at 5,000, maybe 6,000. I just don't think there's enough interest for those two characters. I think it would have been close, but it wouldn't have been funded. And then there are all kinds of things. They'd have been like, oh man, what are we going to do now? Maybe they could get Monolith and Eternity in this made to order setup. They don't need to be HasLab tall, do they? Eric T got Psylocke and Thanos. Clutch should be delivered today. Austin McFarlane Batman Charka, which was delayed a week. And I managed to get a Walmart Omega Red 2-pack pre-ordered this morning. Cool. You can still get them. They're the one that hadn't sold out yet. Actually, the other ones haven't sold out either. So maybe there's not as much demand as we thought. Andre just got the McFarlane Lilith from Diablo 4. She is glorious. The paint and sculpting is classic McFarlane, and the soft goods hide the pegs perfectly. Well, that's solid. Where did you find Lilith? That's the last. Oh, my Rattler finally landed. Did you put it together yet? And how much fun did you have doing so if you did? Fleazy's World on pickups. Maximum Hulk and Gamerverse Venom complete with the liquidation store. Oh, sweet. 35 each. That's not bad at all. Plus Gamerverse, Black Suit Spidey, and Black Cat. Better watch your step or you're gonna die. Keiju Daddy! Hi all. What a week to be alive. Am I right? Absolutely. That's what Dusty Rhodes said. Influence CM Punk. Jamelin. This week I saw G.I. Joe Firefighters in the wild. I picked up one more to go with the two I ordered, so I can display all the options. I also got a couple mini brands blind balls for props. Nice. What do you think about the Firefighter? Jeffrey, is that Red Tornado behind you, McFarlane figure? Everything there. So all these until you get to the Defenders of the Earth, those are all McFarlane figures. Yes. You can also, so there's supposed to be a classic, more classic skewing Red Tornado figure, which you could get instead if he's hard to track down. But that effect piece here, this might be an easier option for you, VB. That was reused for Cyclone. She's 1318 from the Black Adam movie line. You might be able to just go with her because I assume she's going to be cheaper than Red Tornado. It's the same piece. It's just done in a clear, transparent thing. I'm trying to think of, well, let me just look some, since I've already started down this path. But I feel like he is going to be typing. Let's see, Red Tornado not available. He didn't pop up in the search real fast. So go with Cyclone. She's using the exact same part, and she's cheaper. Ooh, I hadn't seen these Invincible reveals. Oh man, those are nice. They are, Jamelin. Retro Robo. Finally got my Jada Toys blankets. Got a couple of classified firefighters. Footloose. And the Rattler just came in 2 days ago. Wow. Picture's dope. I don't even know how to shoot it. Because it's so, I mean, I have to take it out in the driveway. We're in the street. Oh no. And take photos because I can't. It's definitely not going to fit in my photo box. It's just like, what are you trying? The box doesn't even fit there. So yeah, we'll see. But it is a massive playset vehicle we got going. Jada's joints are smooth too. You're right, Alan. They move so smoothly. They're really fun to pose. Jamelin, I like that they went with the blue Mark suit too, especially since DST did the original costume not too long ago. Very smart. I like both of those costumes. Adam Smasher. Yes. MLC Turtle Blake, I think it's a top 10 for me. Plus, they have the Tire Cat. It isn't Rowler Dragonfly iconic, however. Yeah. I mean, I think if you did that, it would be in the top 10. Because I'm trying to think what's an iconic one. We got the Hiss, the Sky Striker, Dragonfly, Rattler, the Whale, the Mobat, the Vamp, of course, Murray, Hydrofoil, and I'm stretching now. The Havoc, and then the Snowcat. Vintage Bob, Scooby Doo had cool monsters. He did. I just don't remember them to be like, oh man, they did a great job. They did a bad job on it. Alan, I'm gonna have to get the whole Scooby gang. Daphne appears in more episodes of Scooby Doo than any other character that isn't Scooby, Shagger, or Scrappy. That may be true, but it seemed like there's this big. I mean, Velma's got a TV show on HBO Max. I just figured her current media spotlight would put her in that spot. Ski Ritter, cash sales on rubber dudes. Alan, I missed out on Cold Slither. So did most of us. It's okay. You're not alone. Lone Dragon. Velma needs extra engineering. She needs to be able to support the weight of the entire rest of the game when they get scared and jump into her arms. I was, yeah. I mean, I didn't like how they did the Doctor Strange heads. It's like, wait, keep it consistent. What are we doing? It did actually. So you're correct. Alan, I will be happy if they announce the Thunder Machine with Thrasher. I feel like we're not going to see another competing vehicle while they have the HasLab. I mean, especially not at that size. Like, it seemed like it'd be this more. I think they might tease it. Because what was that, Cheese? When did we get the Awe Striker teaser? Let me see if I can find that in my folders because I'm pretty sure I wrote it and categorized it as as an Awe Striker tease. There we go. So let's see. And hopefully I can make sure I actually put the date when they did that. Darn it. Because I feel like maybe that was Comic-Con last year. So maybe they'll tease it. I think that'd be fine. Steve. What's up, Steve? Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy, and the hoster. Well, Brady's a national treasure. He like to think so. DJ Jada, very excited about these invisible joints from Jada. At a minimum, I'm in for all members of Team Guardians of the Globe. Yeah, how many is that? Like 40? More than anything, would love to see Jada's take on Bulletproof. Yes, absolutely. I was kind of wondering if that's why they want that outfit so they could give us a Bulletproof. We'll see. Alan, I want the mass device and the weather dominator. No force alive can stop the power of weather itself. I mean, we got them in the 25th anniversary wave. No reason for them not to. I like a Thunder Machine too. I mean, we need Thrasher. That match was wild because it seemed like it must have been one of the first times the Jumping Bomb Angels had competed because the fans were like, girls wrestling? What's this about? And you could actually watch the fans start to get into it. That was really cool because they were just like, and then it was like, all right. And then by the end of the match, they were like on their feet cheering. It was pretty cool to see. King Elector. I want those Scooby Doo figures, but I just want the main crew. But I think they're all going to be 2 packs of monsters. Like, no, they're all solo packs. Chi-Town Rumble Steamboat versus Flair. Excellent match. Hang Day. Warrior versus Hogan. WrestleMania 6 was my favorite Hogan moment as a Warrior guy. That's a great. That was probably Hogan's best match because it was like, for most of the time, people were like, "Oh, Hogan's getting carried by somebody better." But I thought that showcased the best of those two. A really good match. Don't worry, we're doing another one. Yo, that's awesome. Being named Dick Grayson. Very cool. I mean, it's one of those deals where it's like you got to have a right nickname. I mean, last name to make that work. Dun, 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 dun. Hard Act to Follow. Did anyone get the Galactus popcorn bucket? That thing looks wild. It does. I haven't gotten it yet. Ski Ritter. Jeffrey will enjoy the Snowcat outside. I guarantee it. Men's Warehouse style. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I take all my stuff out there. So absolutely. Snowcat just hit 7,300. I'm taking my Snowcat to the beach. Chuckles will be driving. Jamlin, I kind of feel like hating on the Snowcat is kind of on trend and people waiting on Classified to fail or enjoying it. But then FOMO will likely take over. It sounds like a song. Maybe Cold Slither could write it. Ski Raider, it was fun just going through the annual Chris Tucker same time, man, phase. Andre, the Jada Ryu 2.0 is not as good as the Storm Arena. It is not. I did catch up to what you were saying earlier. James Green, I was able to get this San Diego Comic-Con John Cena. I see it sold out now. I didn't see that happening. Blitz. Yeah, I feel that way too. People are going out of their way to hate public. Yeah, it feels like it. MLC Turtle. I don't get hating on the Classified line. It's solid. I mean, I am biased, but still, lots of great stuff. So much great stuff. It's wild. Maurice, haven't jumped into the Jada Street Fighter line yet, but the only thing holding me back from going with Storm instead is the fear they won't finish the line. The good thing, if you decide, I don't trust them, the Jada figures are not insane. So like if you wanted to go back and, oh man, I want to get these figures that I missed. And of course, because all the options with the colors, if you don't have a preference for them, you can still find them relatively reasonable price points at relatively reasonable. Except for Vega, it's super expensive for whatever reason. Of course, he's not up yet. But here, this is what they're going for right now on Amazon. So Blanca and Sagat are deluxe figures. I think they were 39 anyway, so just a slight uptick for him. And Chun-Li's 22.69. She's a great figure. Dawson, so they're all like right around this 24, 29 price point. She's a little bit more, but I mean 20, I think they're regularly 24.99. So I mean Ryu's first wave. So you can see if you want in, you're not gonna have to spend all this money to catch up and get them. Same thing for the Mega Man figures. So you can get them without having to go, oh my gosh, they're how much, which is helpful. So I think if you haven't gotten either way, go to the Storm Arena. Try them out. Ski Rider, we enjoy the outside picks and fun, Jeffrey, and the Savage Land. Shout out to the Savage Land. Lefty, I have hope for the Snowcat. It will fun. Just a lot of other things that demand money, money, money. And it's Comic-Con season. Yes. I wouldn't trust my figures in the dishwasher. Oh, dishwater. I'm going to say. That spin cycle will be the worst for him. King Collector. I did see the Dragon Man reveal, and it is a definite upgrade from that original old Fantastic Four Toy Biz version. But if you got the old one, do you really need the new one? I'm trying to do that meme. Yeah, I'm getting it. It does look cool, though. Jamlin, shout out to Sir Dork. That guy not only uses firecrackers, he singed the Human Torch using real. It's wild. That's what I'm talking about. There's some photographers who are committed to it. And they do great, great pictures. I'm like, there's no way, because I'd be John Pierre Paul. Oh no, where's my finger? If I tried that, but those pictures do look really cool. Let's see here. I haven't checked lately to see if there's anything new, because of course there's always a bunch of stuff going on. And since it's just now 6 o'clock or almost 7 o'clock over there, let's see what's going on. Oh, well, let's talk about this, because I had not yet. And I was really excited to see these pictures at the Hasbro press breakfast today. Check this out. I was yelling, screaming for Darth Sidious, not a Emperor, not a Darth Sidious, but a straight up Anakin. They don't trust you. That one, yeah. We're gonna 2-pack of Darth Sidious and Mace Windu. He's the evil one. $60, a little bit more than normal, but we got 2 shots to get it. I am very excited about that, which means it should not be a quick instant sellout. Yeah, Andy, we should have some printing, but I'm really excited about this head sculpt on Sidious. That looks good. The two most iconic moments of that film, and they are paywalled. Man, that is solid stuff. Look at that picture. It's just like the movie. Good stuff. Unlimited power. I mean, come on. That's awesome. And we can actually do the post. That's good stuff. Man, good stuff. And soft goods, cape, robe for Mace Windu. We already got a mace, but this is so good. I'm excited about this one and cannot wait to add this to my collection. Revenge of the Sith, one of my favorite Star Wars movies. So getting that, the Obi-Wan and Anakin, yes, please. Another live show. Sign me up. Blitz, I need it to be all tears so the haters can be silenced until the next buzzword. You know it. Doc Avenger, I have to get the Python and Mezco. Hulk. Yeah. Let me see if we've got some glamour shots now of Pythona. I guess I should be checking my email to see if Hasbro Press has sent me the shots themselves. Let's see. Nothing yet. No, not yet. Just because I was looking for it. Not yet. Okay. So, okay, cool. Hopefully we'll see them real soon. Let me see if there's anything else though. I'm not leaving yet, but I just wanted to see if there's something else. Oh, we mentioned Daphne Paternia got these photos courtesy of Angry Collectors. So here's what she looks like. Looks good. I mean, this line, of course, is not one where I'm like, oh man, they keep disappointing me. She looks great. And like Jada has not dropped the ball on anything yet. So until they do, I'm just going to assume it's going to be great. And so far, they have been. King Collector. I saw that Mafex Iceman is definitely the best looking Iceman I've seen, but it's going to be too small for my collection. Jeeber, I bought the Psylocke Thanos 2-pack from eBay for more than I care to admit. I have no patience because ADHD. And the closest target to me is 25 miles away. That is too far. Yeah, I understand. Retro Robot showed up at Target mad early Sunday morning. A nice lady went to check on the Psylocke 2-pack. She told me that the system said they had 4, but there was 0 on the shelf and 0 on the back. That's because they hadn't unboxed it yet. So, like, and then, of course, because they won't go, it's just so weird. It's like they have the stuff in the back, and then it's like we can't bring it out to this random date, and then we still don't have it ready by that random date we've set up. Hard act to follow. My store was showing 0 stock, and they had 1 box of the Psylocke 2-pack. Exactly. All she could say was they were in transition. Lefty, Jada, Mezco, and Hasbro, real problems for my wallet right now. You are not the only one. Blitz, Snowcat is my top 2. Marie's number 1. Hank, I want a water moccasin too. And the Triple T. Yeah, absolutely. I don't dig a warthog too. Dark Knight 297. I'm really trying to get the Snowcat. I have a big concert terrace in my apartment that gathers nice snow hills during the winter. It would be great for shooting snow battle scenes. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, man. I'm always excited when I see snow. I'm like a little kid. Like, yes, now I can take my fingers out and play. Because Jace can't come from like a half hour, 45 minutes away to have a snowball fight. So I gotta make do with my figures now. Rick Cage, my target contact is overnight warehouse manager and his store is backlogged. He told me he saw the box and it's buried on a pallet. Seems your info is the same, Jeff. Yes. Ski Raider, Snowcat is a great job. I was hoping they hooked it up. Jeffrey's top 1. They did it. Great stuff. Flint fans will do it. Hopefully. Why are they upset at Hasbro? I mean, what does Hasbro owe us exactly? I mean, you could always just decide not to buy their stuff if they're that mad at them. Hard Act Ball, I'm hoping we don't see Globulus next year because I feel like it was this weird deal where it was such a long wait to get more members of Cobra that it would have been nice to get them earlier. Excuse me. So we could have Pythona, the Royal Guard. It's just kind of like, what was the wait about? And I also, well, hopefully they have some more Nemesis Enforcers to put out to people so they can get her. Let me do this. Let me see if we have some better pictures online of Pythona out there. There we go. And you'll find them somewhere. These are the heavily distorted versions. Full Force Podcast has them. So let's see. Man, she comes with a lot of stuff. Good grief. So this deluxe is going to be like, oh man, it's how much? But then like, look at all the stuff she's got. She's got the pie. She's got the acid dripping fingers. She's got her disc. She's got the spinning ribbon shell. She's got the snakes, whatever that thing was. She's got she's got a bunch of stuff. That's crazy. And the vampire looking ahead. Soft goods cape. And look at all this sculpted detail. I mentioned that before. Oh, look, I didn't even notice that she had a barefoot sculpt, which seems to be totally unique to her because it looks like she's got some long nails there as well. But goodness, they went all out with this Pythona figure. That is really well done. Just really, really, really impressive. So good job, Hasbro. I ain't mad at you. MLC Turtle, I would go well, but love the hydrofoil. Stellar. Great driver too. The lamprey, yes. Hustle SM says Snowcat is impressive. Just the timing of the HasLab. Too many vehicles on the market right now. What else is out there? I just don't know because I mean I got my G.I. Joe stuff, but outside of that, I don't know what other vehicles are competing with it. GB with the Mofex X-Men scale well with the X-Men. I have Mofex Magneto, Psylocke and Gambit in my main X-Men display. They scale great with that Marvel Legends X-Men, especially Magneto and Gambit. MLC Turtle. Yeah, the Rumbler went up on Mezco in the middle of the HasLab. Oh, okay. Thank you. Andre, I pre-ordered my Lilith from GameStop. All right, GameStop still coming through. Lefty, the beautiful thing about Classified series is that there's a little of everything in it for everyone. You don't have to be all in, no for the comics or the classic cartoons to enjoy it. Yeah. I love that. I mean, because it's something where if you dig the cartoon, you don't care about the comic stuff, but they've got it if you want it. King Collector. Yeah, to me, even back in the day, that Snowcat design was always awesome. It had a little Thunder Tank look to it. Yeah. I really, really, really loved that. I mean, I had that as a kid, and I love the Snowcat. And back then, we didn't get that much snow as we're getting now. Huh. Oh, it's 7,303. So let's see if it was moving forward any further. Firefighters are great. I think all the 60th Legacy figures are wins. Good to hear it. Thank you, Jamie. Cool. Thanks, Jeffrey. That will work perfectly. Good deal. MLC Turtles. There's also a great comic issue, the Snowcat going against Snow Wolves in whiteout conditions. Yes, that was good. My next door neighbor had the Snowcat in the Mauler. I'm sold off those memories alone. David Thanos, finally, Brett looks like he has a new head. It actually looks like Bret Hart, which is even better. MLC Turtle, same damn one, have multiples of most of the 60th line. Lefty, looking forward to a Classified Series Wolverine tank. I had as a kid, was dope. That's one I wonder if they can get away with just putting that on poles, because it doesn't need to be that much bigger than the Vamp, maybe just a little wider. It's really just about those missiles. But I mean, it's just like a flat sheet, basically, with a cockpit for CoverGirl and another person if they needed to, and the missile rack. I think that could work. Michael Solis, Cutman, no doubt. Jada's been making some great figures, and I got on $10. Oh man, that's a great price. A house that have Terrordrome would probably force me to start collecting G.I. Joe and start looking for a beer party. See a hard act. Love the whale too. Yeah, the whale was awesome. Yeah. David Daniels, my vehicle was the Cobra Night Raven. That was dope. I love the little pod that you could also take out of it. Lefty and the Cobra Sea Ray. Yes. Johnny, what are people discussing? Warthog would be a dope one too. And the Shark. Yes, sir. Eric, I wonder if there are going to be fewer Comic Con exclusive sets available than last year due to the whole BS tariff situation this year. Who knows? But I mean, I feel like they'll make their money up regardless. I don't know why we don't have a Skyhawk yet. Lar A, are you serious? Stopped at the Largo for the first time in months this evening. They have 4 more Psylocke Thanos 2-packs. Better focus on clearance. Got it 4 Xavier's for $12.50 for Gal's background and left 2 behind. Interesting. How long ago did you leave? They're about to close, but maybe I'll go there first thing in the morning to get that Psylocke 2-pack. Monkey Dave. People are saying Fridge might be announced for classified. Then he had a lanyard with his name on it. I did see that picture. Alan, one of the Jump Bomb Angels' husbands, ran a sushi joint in the village, New York City. Had lots of wrestling photos of wrestlers that visited. Oh, that's cool. I will absolutely buy a Fridge figure. Absolutely. DJ, no good. Did anyone get the quick kick and Beachhead Night Force back? It's still available if you want it. Let's all be bitter together about Cold Slither. It's going to be back out. I mean, that's what happens sometimes. I hate it when there's something cool that doesn't come out. But yeah, the game we play. The despecialized version. How does it look? It's funny because I like most of the Empire Strikes Back changes. I just that one line about Darth Vader and his shuttle just annoys me. And I really don't like that Sebastian Shaw, what's his name, wasn't it? Got replaced by Hayden Christensen in that last scene of Return of the Jedi. I guess they could. No reason why they couldn't. They really nailed that. Samuel L. Jackson. They did. I can't believe it sold out on Pulse. Always, always. They will always sell out of their stuff, especially if they've got a partnership with Target or Walmart because they want people to go to Walmart and Target. It's good for them to sell what they've got there, but they really want to drive and see, look, we're driving people to you. Look at all these sales you've got. If they sold everything on Pulse and people were like, I don't need to go to Target and Walmart. Target and Walmart are going to ask for exclusives. So that is the sole reason why. She's homeless. Yeah, the Anakin and Obi-Wan 2-pack is good, and this one is also great. Has he really? When did he make those statements? Alan Python looks great. Really? Shaggy's my favorite. Alan Python and Mezco Hulk and Manifex X-Man. Impressive. All 3. What's up, JMC? How are you? Concrete Terrace. Okay, I was like trying to make sense because it is like sometimes I'm translating, I'm like, what is going on? Elio, my target says tomorrow. For what? What are you gonna get? I Well, maybe they'll show them, but I mean, yeah, I guess they can show a render tomorrow. Blades Harpley. Does it punish Hasbro if people back the Snowcat on the last day? Doesn't sound like punishment to back it. No, it doesn't. Just, I'd rather everybody just back it now. That way we can whine about not getting a 4th tier. I miss those days. Oh man, I want Python. The cape is awesome too. Jeff, on the contrary, I'm kind of glad we didn't get Cobra Lot too much earlier. Like you said, look at all that stuff. I don't think we get them done as well. That's probably true, but they have not faked on anything. So yeah, I guess this line I feel has just kept rolling, and maybe they're just able to take more chances. But I'm very curious to see what they do with Galabulus. Is he going to be a 2-in-1? Are they going to figure out a way to coil up his tail? Or they're just going to have to make that a separate piece and wrap it around the box? Will they make the tail posable? Like he's one I don't envy them trying to figure out what they're going to do with him. Because I remember when Jason and I got the Marauders or the Renegades and Cobra Lion, I was like, what do you do with Galabulus? He's the leader of this group. And that was such a weird pack. It was like, here's 2 named guys and an army builder. What do you want to do with that? Her face is perfect. I think doing Cobra Lion a little at a time is smart. I mean, if you're reading the comic books, you probably are not thinking, they can take a slow roll. Nobody likes Cobra Lion. I mean, they haven't done waves of basically anything. They mix up outside of this 86 fascination we've seen lately. They've been spreading the love. So I mean, just like maybe 2 a year. I mean, we still have those Army Builder Royal Guards, so got them. What was wrong with the Gao suit? Or is it Gilly's suit? Alan, as a kid, I didn't even like Cobra La or the Ewoks. As an adult, I love them both. I like the Ewoks as a kid. I really respect them now, especially after watching the Gungans fight. Cobra La, I've really come around on. I mean, I really think the whole next set of Cobra and G.I. Joe needed a cartoon to keep that thing going from Sambo. And I just think because of the movie, it was like, all right, they're done, and that was it. Ramen Toys basically has a Wolverine already, the basic tank body with the swap in top as an add-on. How much is that? As Moises says, I'm sure the tank is being made outside of HasLab. The ramen tank is pretty decent. Shipping is honestly the issue for me. They get local distribution. It would be great. I had to see Ray was cool. Yeah, I've been seeing that, but it's like it's expensive. And it's paying for 2, hopefully, Skyhawks from Hasbro. Jalen have been serious in considering their RAV tank from Ramen Toys. They also have a Bridge Leia add-on package, and a Phalanx Wolverine add-on. Really? Izzy Trivy. As a child, what's up, Izzy? It never bothered me having my shirtless gung ho riding on back of a snowcat. As an adult, I'm concerned they're going to get hyperthermic. In the comic book, Larry Hama kind of explained it like he's so tough that he wants to show everybody up by like not wearing a jacket and a coat in the snow. And that was pretty cool. I was like, oh man, gung ho is super tough. So I've been all in on that aspect of him. I was able to order the Night Force 2-pack. And let's see, Turtle, Wolverine, and Bridge Layer add-ons ordered. Later, back when I had the snowcat as a kid, I didn't care about any snow. My imagination took care of all that. I had the shark and whale too, and didn't need an ocean. Man, everything was on the floor or on the couches. The couches were playgrounds, and of course, the couch cushions were also play sets. So I'm with you, King Collector. No Coast Slither though. Surprise, surprise. David Arnold just got an update from Amazon on Law and Order. I should have July 30th. I'll have to cancel them then because you gotta wait until the Snowcat. Everything else has to wait. Don't see Turtle Nights, David. My Law and Order from Pulse, so Thanksgiving or New Year's Eve, one of the two. Yeah, it was like why? Because it was like he wasn't young Anakin when he made that move, so just didn't like it. Wrestling, your prediction on Jada's next Street Fighter was legit. I know that's wild. I remember that was a minute ago. Yeah, I mean, I felt like that was a way for them to go, but not when Storm Arena came through. No, I didn't. I think they're really fun. I did not buy them though. The Target should make sure they should, Doc. I did see that. That was cool. Let me see where I saw that. Because that I really like, because that way you can do it whichever way you want. I never will put that Hayden head sculpt on there again. Oh, that's right. I need to show y'all this because I was really impressed with this too. Let's see if I can find that. Oh, here it is. Thanks to the gang at Toy Arc. This was absolutely the way to go. Like, do this. Get both. You can display it whichever way you want. And absolutely, young Annie head is going away. Everybody else is old. Like, I would have been cool from watching and enjoying the prequels if we had the Hayden and we had the Ewan head sculpts or show their faces, and then they transition to the older looks. I'd have been like, cool. But it was like, why are we mixing and matching here? But I think this is the right way to go. They haven't said anything about that yet. Actually, they did. Let me go back to that tweet. According to Full Force according to Full Force, darn it, I just saw this. Oh man. Oh. Okay. So oh wow, it's great. Great, because it's not as expensive. So TNI actually has the full description. So she's gonna be $40 and she's gonna be available at New York Comic Con and Hasbro Pulse after that. But I thought I also okay. So she's gonna be on site at Hasbro at the New York Comic Con and MCM London. And then limited quality is available on Pulse. $40 for her with all the stuff she's got. It's not terrible. So I'm okay with that. Yeah. Okay. So they have something like that. Maybe they can just borrow that inspiration. See you later, my friend. Enjoy your vacation. Mattel's made some pretty cool articulated tales from Motu Lady Slither and some of the Snake Men. That's true. Cobra Law is awesome. That is all. Oh, okay. Oh, that would be fun. No Dragon just got an email that Paintball Snake Eyes is moved up to September 19th. Paintball Snake Eyes. All right, let's see. It is 10:30. Okay, let's wind this bad boy down. Yes. I pick old Anakin. Yeah, it's decent. All right, let's do let me see. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about before? Because again, I'll be back on tomorrow. I just want to see real fast if there's anything else worth breaking down. Okay. All right. So that was all from that. But now, as promised, let's go to another giveaway. And this time, our final one for the Fantastic Four. So let's see. We should be able. Let's do this one more time. If you want in, all you need to do is type in the hashtag 4, and that way you can be in on the giveaway. Which is now active. Okay. Now it's actually active. So your final chance Excuse me. And then we'll do another giveaway of some figures tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. There you go. Okay. Old Anakin. Yeah. I mean, definitely not case. Izzy, the new Cobra Lost stuff in Energon Universe is so much fun. I mean, from the moment they started that off in that book, I don't want to spoil in case anyone hasn't read it. I was like, wait, is this actually going to work? And it did. So good. Enjoy the show tomorrow. We'll catch replay because I'll be a Fantastic Four. You enjoy. I think you will, though. Alan, absolutely. Definitely. All the Energon books, Void Rivals, Transformers, G.I. Joe, great. If you want to get into G.I. Joe, read the miniseries first. Start with Duke and Cobra Commander. Doesn't matter which order, they're meant to come out simultaneously. But then read Destro. So Destro is your third book. You don't have to read Scarlet. They have not tied anything that's gone on in that miniseries with anything else as of yet. And we'll see Turtle. Izzy, those new comics are so good. Make me like Duke. I don't feel comfortable saying it. What time is the show tomorrow? Let me check. So let me see if I have because it really depends on when the panels are for all the stuff. Let me see. Let me do this really quickly here. Friday panels for SDCC. That's right. Let's see. Hasbro. Try that way. Let's see if I can find this easily. If they have the times, that's really what I need to see. Okay, so G.I. Joe is 10 to 11. All right, then we have Marvel Legends right after that. When is so Star Wars is that 5:00 our time? And then Transformers wraps at actually Star Wars would wrap at 6 our time. 8:00. We'll do 8:00 again. So yeah, we're back at it again tomorrow at 8:00. 8:05. You know the deal. All right, let's see. We got all our folks in here ready to go to win these passes. So far, I got 11 entries. I'll give you one more minute and then we'll wrap it up for tonight. But yeah, it's been pretty good here getting all this stuff. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to. There they go. Download. I'll just do them in the order that I have them. Cool. All right, so David Thanos, you should have yours right now. I just sent you your passes. There you go. And Lefty, hopefully you have yours too. Let me do this so I don't mess up. All right. 13 entries. You've got until I click draw. Not quick draw, just click draw. All right. I have not, as of late. I think he did a show. Like sometimes he does shows and takes a little break. All right, so time to do this thing. Let's go. Move myself down. And let's see who's going to win this time. Alan! Congratulations, Alan. You are just one passes for Fantastic Four First Steps. You can see them anytime. Between now and the movies out of theaters. All you have to do is do this. Email me at loudesmoviefiles@gmail.com and I will send you passes, which you can redeem through Fandango. Congratulations. All right. Thanks, bro. What's up, Derek? All right. Okay, so yeah, the IDW stuff is pretty good for G.I. Joe. All right. I think I'll manage. No, I probably won't have the patience to wait until later on tonight. I will probably do separate videos with my immediate reactions to G.I. Joe and Marvel Legends. Tomorrow I'll be on the lookout for those. Then at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be back on here with everything. So if y'all want to talk about Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Star Wars, or whatever else is shown, we'll do it all tomorrow night. So thank you all for hanging out with me for another night. Y'all rock. And so does all this fun at Comic-Con. So we'll do it all again tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. This episode of Lyle's Figure Files has been filed.